Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Detail Matters. Today we're going to be working on this 1967 Shelby GT500. Freaking amazing. We're going to be going through our March 2019 glove box, all coming up on this episode. Okay, let's get started by going through our glove box. As usual, our monthly insert card with a note from Jason and myself to you. And on the back of the insert card, a list of all the products included in this month's glove box, along with links to the website to go and buy full-size products or other products from these manufacturers with a special glove box discount. So first, from our friends over at Wizards, we have the Mystic Clay Kit. There's 3 items in this clay kit. You have your Mist and Shine, professional detailer, your spray detailer. It's gonna be your lubrication for the clay in here. Your Mystic Clay, 30 grams, and also a microfiber towel. So all that is included in this, and we'll open that up and work on this car together. Next, from Legendary Car Care, we have our interior cleaner. This interior cleaner is great. It works on stains, on the fabric. You can use this on leather. It's tough enough, but still gentle to go from your carpet to your leather, to your vinyl, to your dash, and so forth. So this is a great product to use. To go along with that, a lot of you were commenting last month and saying that that brush I gave you was a good small brush, one-sided to get into tight areas, but you wanted something even smaller to get really up close to those plastic trim lines by the kick panel, you call it, or by the pedals or so forth. So I heard you, and here's my response. A double-sided brush, 2 ends, one really small and one medium small like a toothbrush. And then from our friends over at the Rag Company Stay Box, we have this beautiful towel, the Pearl. It's a great towel you can use for interior wipe down. I know you have a towel in your Mystic Clay Kit that you can use on the paint, but you can use this as well, or you can save this to use with your interior detailer on the inside or after you're scrubbing the carpet. So again, a box curated perfectly together so you can use all the items and see what works well for you. So now that we've gone through our box and you kind of heard me talk about a few little things I like about these products, let's actually get to work, and we're gonna work on the roof of this because it desperately needs some clay. Okay, so with this car I noticed it was really rough to the touch. You can hear it. Sounds horrible. It's covered in, could be overspray, could be contaminants, could be, it's not tree sap, but tree sap is something else you could possibly use clay bar for to remove. But if I had to guess, this is overspray. This is a classic car that's been fully restored perfectly with all the right markings, stickers, and everything. And you know, it could have been at the body shop or something and got some overspray over the top of it. So we want this surface to be as smooth as possible. Because if it's not smooth as possible, what happens is when you take this to a show or out in the sun, the light will reflect off of this, and we want the light to reflect off the panel directly back into our eyes, giving it that shiny look. But if the light hits there and there's all that contaminants on the paint, the light rays bounce all over the place, so it almost gives it that dull look or that not shiny look. Now remember, we're not talking about marring of the paint or scratches. Right now we're talking about contaminants on the paint surface itself. Hey, we're coming back at you guys vlog style, so I'm keeping it real time. So stay with me. So what we're going to do is we're going to work a small little section here with our Mystic Clay Kit, and I'm going to just show you and give you some tips and tricks that work well for me while claying. So let me grab this. First thing is in here, you'll have your small clay bar. What I like to do with any fresh clay bar is what we call kneading it, or just working it in, kind of breaking it down a little bit, twist, fold. I'm going to start bringing it back to a pancake shape. making it nice and flat. I want this clay to be nice and flat because I don't want any high, low sides. I want it to rub along the paint as smooth as possible, as flat as possible. Always check, remember how you always hear me talking about check your microfiber towels, check your microfiber towels. Same thing, check your clay, check your clay. You don't want anything stuck in there that's gonna damage the paint. You wanna make the paint better, not make it worse. So there we go, I'm getting it to a flat pancake shape. And I see a lot of people use big clay bars, they don't break it down, or they kind of leave it in a block form. This is important to do. Knead it, break it, get it into form, nice and flat, easy, pliable to work with. Next, we are gonna grab the mist and shine, but first I wanna show you the towel in there. Boom, nice towel, but you'll notice, tag. Put that clay down, I wanna pull that tag off, okay? I don't want that tag, man, I got super strength. I don't want that tag to actually rub along the paint surface because some soft paint tags could actually scratch it a little bit. So I'm gonna fold my towel. I actually pulled that seam up a little bit, but we'll be okay. Boom. Okay, now we got our mist and shine. Bam, it's in the kit as well. I'm gonna spray a small little area, 2x2 section, and we're gonna start getting these contaminants off the paint surface. Go ahead and spray a lot on there. What we don't want is a dry surface or where the clay is going to be dragging. We want a smooth, nice, consistent, nothing catching. You spray it on there. New clay, I kind of spray a little bit on there as well. Put this down. Now look at my hand's flat. You can hear that too. I don't know why I'm whispering, but you can hear it. Back and forth, up and down. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on there. Clay really has to do with friction, not pressure. So I'm just pushing down lightly, going back and forth, back and forth. You can start to feel it get a lot smoother. Clay, in my opinion, is probably the most important detailing tool that has ever been invented, right? Thank you, Chinese, for that one. Boom, if you still feel some on there, you need to spray a little bit more mist and shine. Go ahead and get back at it. Back and forth, and you'll, like I said, you'll start feeling it. It'll get a lot smoother, not catching as much. And check my clay, make sure I'm not getting any big contaminants on there that can scratch the paint. What's nice about this as well is in these tight little areas, I can reform it. Boom, kind of break it down, make it a little bit smaller to fit in there a lot better. So now we'll grab our towel. Lightly wipe that up. Boom. There you go. Now the test. Sounds a lot better. Back here, not so good. Up here, yep, nice. So why do we want to do that? Why do we want to clay? Because one, like we talked about, the light reflection. Two, when I'm gonna wax this car or love on this car, spray wax it, hand wax it, seal it, whatever, I don't wanna seal the garbage that's on top of there. I wanna seal the paintwork or wax the paintwork itself, giving it that beautiful deep shine. I don't wanna waste my money and start waxing contaminants. That just makes no sense. That's like me putting lotion on a dirty face at night. No, you wash your face first, right? And I hope so. You wash your face first and then you put lotion on there so the lotion can do its job. Same kind of concept. Treat the paint, in my mind, sometimes I think about how the paint is like skin, right? So I wanna get this skin as clean and as perfect as possible. Then I wanna moisturize it, I wanna protect it and so forth. So that's really what clay is. I will tell you, it's another product I prefer to do in the shade. I don't like to do it in direct sunlight. When the panel really starts to get warm, the product doesn't, like the mist and shine, it will dry up quicker, the clay will dry up, and then little pieces of clay will stick to there, and it's just not good. So if you can, cool to the touch surface in the shade. And another tip, if you want to, during your washing process, you can use the suds of soap as your lubrication. So what that means is I will wash the car. I'll do my proper wash procedure. I will rinse the car down. Then I'll come back with my wash mitt, I'll squeeze it on there, get those suds, and then I'll use that as my lubricant instead of the mist and shine. I'll rinse, and in some cases I might have to do a little quick, nice hand wash again, and then rinse off. Will save you on product. Sometimes it's quicker, you're ready doing the wash process, then when you go to dry it, the car's ready, smooth, then you can get into the rest of your detailing therapy session as far as waxing or whatever else you choose to do. So really that's it, guys. It's pretty simple. Clay has been around for a very long time, since the beginning. I don't even know when it started, but it is hands down something you need to have in your detailing arsenal. So I'm happy to bring that to you guys this month. Thank you to Wizards that put that in there, the Mystic Clay kit. I forget what they call it. So they call it the Mystic Clay kit. It's mystical, and it is. Clay is great. So go ahead and give that a try. Give the interior cleaner a try from Legendary Car Care. It's great. Of course, the towel from our friends over at the Rag Company. You know how awesome they are. So check it out, see what you think. Let us know. Comment below if you want to see other products used or what you would like to see in your glove box, or if you want me to talk about other detailing tips and tricks that have worked for me throughout the years, and maybe give them to you as suggestions to see what works well for you. So make sure you subscribe first off, and then comment and let us know. More importantly, to stay up on top of your detailed game, go to gloveboxdetail.com and sign up. Thanks, guys.